I am just, I don't know. I don't know where they're going with this. But supposedly there was a Scott Fitzgerald may have said about something about an intra cutoff switch. I don't know what the hell this has got to do with anything. A cutoff switch to the gas is what I read in one thing. I mean, this is the Nancy Grace. This just came up yesterday on Reddit. And someone reenacted, of course, Oxygen as a show of, as you can see here if you read it, that this Ron Z is 100% sure that the 1996 Saturn SL2 doesn't have a fuel cutoff switch. You know what? I friggin' wish my mother still had her Saturn, but a couple years ago, or maybe even 4 years ago, that thing went straight to the junkyard, because them cars are nothing but junk. But, you know, I keep getting these things. You know, Thunderbolt said something about the red truck. This is coming up now about a shut-off switch, but I don't know. I ain't never heard of a car with a fuel cutoff switch unless it was a street rod. You know, in case something happens, you're doing high speed, racing or something, but for whatever reason, they're bringing this up because I guess these two people were talking about, and they brought up another car, but it's definitely not like the one Maura Murray had. I know Truthfinder, the Seeker, commented and told me that Maura did not crash into the tree. So there's a lot of loose ends still roaming and coming up. And it makes the damn case harder to think about. And to have this come up, for whatever reason, and I didn't realize, I'm 96 having a black box. I forgot when they started putting them in, but yeah, she supposedly started to attempt a car after 7 tries. I mean, it has a thing here of a recorded data. But also they have a picture. One is from the TV show. And the other one is the original car to the right. But, and I'll tell you something, right? This is nothing like Maura's car that got into the accident. Because obviously someone didn't do their homework. There is reflectors between the rear lights and near the plate. I mean, there you got the rag, and she is facing the way towards the red barn, I believe, because well, I don't know, I didn't see that TV show. I don't even know if I got that channel on my stupid Direct TV, but I would love to watch this thing. Oxygen car in promo left. And here's Maura's car. Still in impound, I believe, they say. And as you can see, the reflectors around the license plate in between. And I want to say my mother had this car because I remember them. She had a green one. And, or even the year before or after, but and I don't know who these people were. But there was two people that tried to look for this switch, I believe, on something similar to this car, which is completely the wrong car. And what this stupid switch has to do with anything, though, I'm sure I'll get some comments, someone will let me know, but it just don't make no sense. And then you got the red pickup truck again. The G brothers, they called them. But they say there was a mass plate, so what the hell is the G brothers living up in New Hampshire, working at the resort that she was supposed to go to? I think in this Nancy Grace thing, I think they were talking once again about the G brothers and how she had, like I said, she had to have been seeing someone else, going to meet someone else. But why in the hell would the G brothers have a car registered in Mass and they supposedly are native New Hampshire people? Don't make no sense. And leads me to this. Now everybody keeps talking about the full tank of gas, the full tank of gas. How about look up gas stations in Amherst, Mass, near Amherst College? And as you can see clearly, how many friggin', even up here by Irving Oil, gas, Shell, all these gas stations, and the Cumberland Farms, and these little ones that are behind all these, right here. There's even more gas stations, but no names. Only the major names come up. So, common sense. If you're going on a trip, and I'm sure it was an hour away, I believe they claim, from the accident scene, I think it's common sense to say, and it's safe to say, that this girl had the common sense to fill up before she left. Because everybody's saying, that all the gas stations get checked in New Hampshire. I'm sure. I mean, with everything else in this case being overlooked, maybe, and cops this and cops that, cops involved. But I can honestly say, yeah, I'm sure somebody went up. I'm sure Fred Murray went up there. But still, due to all these gas stations in this area, and one comment said it was almost full. Almost full means right. She filled it, drove up the Route 12, and lost a little gas. Almost full, lost a little gas. Common sense. I think she filled up in Amherst. So everybody going about saying she was up and got off the highway past Greenfield here, Deerfield, up in New Hampshire. I don't think that happened. I think she had the common decency to get some gas while being in Amherst. Because if you're going on a trip, man, come on. If you're going to go do something, who's going to go all the way up there and then fill their tank again? I think she went and filled first and just carried on. Because I can tell you, I can't see her. Get the map pin out. Now I'm just doing a thing that I can remember by say this is New Hampshire and she got up and got off this gas station here and then carried on to Route 12. Supposedly this is just a piece I'm doing. Go off that far into the K and M truck stop that was off the highway in New Hampshire like this. So she could have went here, she could have went here. There was a Sunoco gas station here, or whatever that gas station, and then you got the one off the highway, which I think it might have been on this side. But she had two gas stations in New Hampshire, head up to Route 12, and then bang, caused the accident. That's just pointless. Why would she drive all the way up, get gas, then cut over, when she can get gas? And I would say she took a back route like this, and then got the Route 12, and then got into the accident. I mean, either or way, I think all these gas stations, even the one right here off the highway, in mass. What would make her not fill up before she left? That would be senseless. I think she filled up before she left. That's it. Don't care what anybody says. Whoop. So I mean, this. I'll put the pen back. You know, everybody rambling about, and now we're gonna have this. I asked a question, but I never got a response. You know, she had this car for a long time, and if there was, say so, someone stalking her, which I think happened, in sending false dating inquiries, say so, off Facebook or dating page or whatever the hell. Obviously, I think someone overlooked something, and say like so, the 112 dirtbag want to keep an eye on her. Yes, the guy had lots of time. What if something, if any, they put the friggin', or whoever did it, put a tracking device to follow her and where she was going? Who knows? Maybe Bill, her boyfriend, was a, some say so control freak. Say so, someone that wanted to, control her, obsessed with her, and had someone throw something on her car too to follow her, and then bring her out. Say so, he's out in Texas, he supposedly was, at an army base or something, and then come back. There's serial killers that have done that, traveled, and then have witnesses. I mean, there could be so many things that go on with this case. I mean, right? Oh, there was something over here, yeah. What is this? 604. This is something I possessed property report. Todd Landry, owner, Maura Murray. I forgot Tundra, garment bag, color green. Tic Tac container open. Laboratory number. Oh, this is. Ooh. What the hell? I just forgot I had this. Theme course is very interesting online. Formerly known as Axel C. Yeah, this is something I brought up. I was gonna go over. Oh, this is the stuff that Thunderbolt sent me. Thanks. This is all about the red truck. Which, I mean, of course, the red truck is a big issue in this thing, and it's just, yeah, who owned it? But, she had known someone. Yeah, this is going over of what I said about secretly dating right here. Couple of rumors, and this is the one about the G brothers, I believe. There was also a couple of rumors, both confirmed, mentioned that as SoCo magazines, boyfriend she may have had in Haverhill area, and another about a boyfriend at the Mountain Club in Lincoln, New Hampshire. So yeah, formerly known as Axel C, huh? But who knows who's behind Axel C? Anybody can make a page up on these goddamn websites, and you don't know who's behind it. You found after the second look at my hard drive, I very much don't know. I had a program to erase deleted data. Nothing really happened to the data on your computer when you delete it. Sure, they found a lot more than what we know, but I would like to know. Wow. So, I mean, yeah, this came up. Investigating trooper Todd Landry, Haverhill. I gotta look this up. Owner's address? Hanson, Mass, huh? Now that's something. Hanson, Mass, huh? She was if this is her supposedly address, what? Hanson, Mass? That's something very bizarre, don't you think? If her address was this, it's like, what was she doing in Amherst at the college in a dorm room? That I gotta look up. I gotta look up and check that out. But that's crazy. Owner's address. So a lot of stuff in this case that is, to me is new. A lot of thoughts and theories that is just some things I've already said. The car is new. I don't know what the hell they got going on with the stupid gas switch, kill switch. When a car, blows out an airbag, I would almost definitely think that these airbags sends off a sensor for the car not to start. So, something don't blow up. That's my honest opinion, not because of a gas kill. Or then, maybe that was it. A gas kill switch. Yeah, so when you go to start it, it won't blow up. But hers didn't have that. That's what the gas switch. Alright, I got it. Now I'm thinking here. Yeah, so when you try and start it and you've gotten into an accident, it won't spark up and blow up, so catch fire in some odd way. But hers didn't have one, so, but I'm sure that the airbag deployed, the car was damaged enough to know, I ain't starting, get the hell out of here. But I would like to know how the setting is, if she was towards the barn or towards the bus driver's house and that. And I don't know, I don't even know if I have oxygen. I don't think I do on DirecTV, so I don't think I'm ever going to be able to see this unless they throw it up on YouTube. But whatever they were trying to do when they got the wrong car in there, someone, like I say, people need to read their stuff, but there's so much stuff out there, you can't get a correct answer. So that's what makes this goddamn story so bizarre, so insane. You can go off and branch off to so many directions. You can throw out so many thoughts and theories. And you're still going to be having a big, huge question mark over your head going, Anyways, till the next video, be safe, take care, beware. I gotta find out what that address is there. A lot of stuff in here. I gotta check out all this stuff, but I think this case, people, is gonna go on for a long period of time, boy. Unless that girl comes up and says, "Hey, here I am," you ain't gonna find her. Whoever did this did it very, very intelligently, and that's scary. Got a lot of sick people out there, man. Watch your backs. That's all I can say. Keep your eyes open. You don't know who could hop up and behind you and, oh, you're gone and dead and will now disappear. Out.